for too long, we have accepted violence as a means of resolving conflict. In fact, violence sometimes is the only tool that we know of as to how to resolve conflict. We use it in disciplining our children. We use it to resolve domestic disputes. We use it to resolve intimate disputes. We use it as a currency of social transaction. Violence is normalized behavior in Jamaica. But the cost of violence is now becoming clear that it cannot be tolerated anymore. Today, the government is announcing a zero-tolerance approach to domestic violence, to sexual abuse, and to the grooming of minors. We are also saying that the police must take a zero-tolerance approach with child pornography or crimes in which the act was videotaped and published, whether it is by the persons committing the act, the persons videotaping the act, or the persons circulating the act. We have trained over 400 policemen in conflict resolution and domestic abuse issues. We are planning this year to train an additional 400. I will be the first to tell you that I am not satisfied that the culture of sensitivity and understanding is pervasive in the police force as it relates to dealing with these matters. We reviewed the Domestic Violence Act, and we have concluded that this act should be revised, to be strengthened, to ensure that domestic abuse crimes are treated as serious crimes and attract serious penalties. The government has also decided to intensify our engagement with our international partners who send back Jamaicans. I mean, the term that is used, who deport Jamaicans to our shores, to ensure that those who are deported here, we have all information on these persons who are deported, particularly information regarding any issues to do with a sexual offense. We want to know if they had been arrested but not charged with a sexual offense. We want to know if a report was made against them. And we definitely want to know if they were entered into a sexual offense registry from the deporting country, which would mean that we would automatically enter this in our local sexual offense registry in Jamaica. This government has invested heavily in the capabilities to monitor not just traditional media, but social media. And it is clear that both traditional and social media thrive on each other. A phenomenon is occurring in social media, fake news. And that contributes to part of the panic that can be created by the heinous levels of crime and the nature of the crimes committed. I've asked the police to pay close attention to this. From our estimates, anywhere from between 40 to 50% of what is circulated is not true. So we advise the public that is consuming this information to always look at what is sent to you, what is published, with a sense of skepticism, but to check and double check. Ultimately, the success in crime fighting does not rely on the government alone. But I want you to know that the government takes its role very seriously. But the real role of government is to act. I am of the view that the time for talk is over. I am about action. We will talk after.